How do you motivate yourself to exercise when you're too busy, feeling too lazy, or you've just lost your mojo? Hi everybody, my name is Caroline Flanagan and I'm really excited to welcome you to the first Babyproof Your Life video vlog, where I'll be sharing the tips, the tricks and the babyproof habits that you need to adopt as soon as possible to set yourself up for success as a working parent when the time comes. Now today's topic is exercise. Specifically, how do you motivate yourself to exercise when you've lost the habit? Because you're too busy or you're too lazy or, I don't know, you've just lost your mojo. And I want to share with you my 3 top tips for motivating yourself and getting back on track with your exercise regime if you need to. Now, we all know that exercise is really important. Consider the benefits. More energy, you feel more confident because you look great, you're less stressed, you sleep better, and all round it's better for your health. With all this going for it, it's no wonder that I consider regular exercise a key tool in the working parent's toolkit. And you'll often find, if you're a reader of my blog or you've read my book, I often cite the Babyproof mantra, exercise is not an option. Now, that's all very well, but it's really hard, isn't it, to be consistent with your exercise? Because life gets in the way. Take me this summer. I had a lovely summer this time with, a little bit less work and spending tons of time with my kids. But it was really hot and I don't know why, I just lost the habit of exercise. I was so lazy actually. And then it got to the point where I could see I was putting on a bit of weight. I was looking in my wardrobe and starting to feel a bit down in the dumps because none of my old clothes were really fitting me quite the way they should. And I wasn't sleeping so well and I was feeling sluggish and just really quite lazy. Now, I'm not proud of any of this, but I wanted to share it with you because I want you to know that everybody goes through phases like that, where they've just lost the motivation, lost their mojo when it comes to exercise. But now I'm really happy to say I am definitely back on track. I'm back to my usual 3 times exercising per week, and I want to share with you my top 3 tips for how I've managed to do that. Tip number 1, write yourself a fitness affirmation. Now, for those of you who don't know what a fitness affirmation is, well, an affirmation is simply a statement of fact which evokes how you want your life to be in that particular moment. What I mean by that is, if you want to be fit, healthy, and feel confident, an affirmation would be, I am fit, healthy, and confident. Now, there's 2 essential ingredients to an affirmation. One is that you use the first person. In other words, you use the word I. That was my dog Zixie's in the background barking. Sorry about that. So you need to use the word I. And you also need to make the statement in the present tense. In other words, as if it was already happening. So my fitness affirmation that helped me get back on track this time was as follows. I am a fit, healthy, strong woman with enough energy to outrun my 4 boys even after a day in the office. My regular exercise regime helps me to feel great, look brilliant, and sleep brilliant well, so I'm refreshed the next day. Do you see what I did there? I set out exactly how I wanted to feel about myself and about my fitness regime. Now I want you to do the same. You can borrow mine if you like, but the key thing is to repeat it to yourself out loud, ideally in the mirror, every single day. You'll see what starts to happen. So tip number 2 is to keep good company. Now there's a saying, isn't there, that is, you are only as good as the company you keep. And that is certainly true when it comes to exercise. Now I'm not saying that you should ditch your unhealthy friends or never talk to your overweight aunt ever again. But I do want you to seek out the company of people who take exercise seriously, who realise how important it is in their lives, and who exercise regularly. Just being in their company and seeing what they do and how they fit exercise into their life is enough to really start to help to motivate you to see how you can find ways to do the same. Tip number 3. I want you to start treating your body as your best friend. What do I mean by that? Well, look at how we are with our bodies. We so often take it for granted that they'll just put up with whatever physical stress we put them through, that they'll just put up with not very much sleep at night if we're too busy, or we'll just expect them to always be able to carry us back and forth, support us. How often do you take a step back and communicate with your body? Think about, what does it need? What does it need more of? What does it need me to do less of? What's going to help it perform at its best? So think about that for a moment. When you're thinking about the need to exercise, I want you to see it as a way of saying thank you to your body for everything it does to get you through the day and to stay healthy and keep going. So there you have it. My 3 tips for motivating yourself to exercise when you're too lazy, too busy, or you've just lost your mojo. But it doesn't finish there. I have created a whole list of motivating tips just for you for when you're struggling to get your exercise regime back on track. And you can access these by going on to the Babyproof website, babyproofyourlife.com/videoblog1. You'll have all the motivational advice that you need. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.